So I'm the son of Ross and Jill, the brother to Neil and Melissa, husband to Lauren, and father to Ruby, and one to come in November. And in a footballing sense, I started at age 5 for South Wallsend in under sixes, and still have some of my lifelong friends from that team. From there, played through the Newcastle United youth system, and at age 17 came to Broadmeadow, and been here for 15 consecutive seasons. Yeah, so pretty tough to narrow it down to 3, but I would say probably peculiar, resolute, and tough.
Loyal, determined, winner.
Captain, leader, winner. Strong, committed, beast.
Passionate, ruthless, winner.
Aggression, leader, and heart.
Magic legend, competitor, and tough.
Loyal, resilient, winner.
Alright, 3 words to describe Piddo. I'd have to be probably aggressive. Very aggressive on the soccer field, obviously. Another one would be motivating. Gets the boys very motivated for games and stuff, especially the big ones. The last one would be bender. I had a few good old benders with Piddo, so there you go.
Extremely powerful, extremely motivating, and whilst being a little bit intimidating as well. So obviously the change rooms and facilities here now have changed quite dramatically, and the use of devices and social media and all that sort of wasn't too prevalent, and the sole focus of the leading up towards the game was winning that game in the 90 minutes ahead. Yeah, whilst all real good combinations that we've had here, obviously being so successful over that 15-year period, but the one that stands out most for me is with David Bailey. So he was here when I first came to the club, and guided me through the learning and becoming the defender that I am today. And we'd always have a laugh about it now that it was either him blowing up or me blowing up, and we were able to sort of control each other through that. And got much appreciation for Dave and what he did for me playing. Yes, this is a bit of a tricky one, but for me, it's definitely my grandpa. So someone who's not here with us anymore. We'd often sit down at the dinner table on a Sunday night, and he'd give me his opinions on the do's and the don'ts and what I should have done and what I could have done better. And at the time, I didn't think too much of it, but now I miss that extremely, and I'm very grateful for all of that. And second to that, my whole family just being there for me and encouraging me through it all. Most definitely my commitment to the gym work, or extra activities outside of the training pitch here and on the football field. For over a decade I've endeavoured to pursue the fitness realm and all that's inclusive of that. Some be a little bit more suitable and helpful to playing soccer than others. But on top of that, it's just a desire to be competitive and just that love of winning. To be honest, I've probably had a bit of a crack at most positions over the last 15 years, but I do love anywhere on the field and playing. But so I most certainly know that I wouldn't want to play in goals. I think you have to be adaptable to your playing group and have an understanding of what drives each individual. So semi-professional / amateur style conditions here, and we're all here because we want to be, and for the love of it. And what drives one doesn't drive the other. And being that leader, you need to be able to evoke, the drive and the determination out of each of those individuals. So. Yeah, whilst I'm sure a few of the boys won't want me to spill too many of the secrets, there's one that comes to mind the most. And again, I'll fall back to, this is with a guy who's no longer with us anymore, Benny Sweetman. So we ended up down in Penrith on a end of season trip, and nothing in particular, but just the time that I got to spend with him was probably one of the last ones. And I remember arm in arm walking back across the field, taking in turns who would throw up and patting each other on the back, telling each other it's going to be okay. And we got up the next day and we did it all again. And yeah, those memories with a guy like that is unbelievable. The ones that come to mind is when we played out at Toronto one weekend, and I think it must have been one of the first or a couple of goals that I scored, but I ended up scoring 2 headers off 2 corners out there that day, and I just remember everything about that day. Even to the point I remember what CD was playing in the CD player beforehand, so that one definitely stands out for me. That was a long time ago. Oh, you definitely have to fall on the red and blue derby. The red and blue derby, to come away victorious in front of such a big crowd on our home pitch. Yeah, with some of my great mates, that's probably the one that stands out the most. I think for me, it's just the love of winning. I love absolutely everything about it, and I love the good times and the bad times, but working together as a unit and with some of my best mates. I've got lifelong memories playing on the field with some of those, and they'll stick with me forever. I'd definitely go back to the family there, and the talks with Grandpa when he was here, and with Mum and Dad and Tennille, and the rest of the entire family, and the support that I get from them. They keep the mind sharp, and they keep me driving through. To be honest, it represents half my life. So for 15 years, I've been able to put that number 3 shirt on my back and wear it with pride, and there's great passion that comes with that. I'll cherish that shirt for the rest of my life, and hopefully I can take it home with me. Yeah, look, obviously a massive thank you to all the supporters over the years. They've been really, really kind to me with all their votes, and the only thing I ask of them is that they save me a spot up here on the balcony for a few beers on Sunday afternoon.